We have 1-0 for China on the upper right hand side. Sock for the Africa Freaks. At the bottom left hand side, there is an Archmage in the queue. And 1-0 goes for Lich. I feel like Lich is still incredibly strong if you're not up against Fortitude. Fortitude figured this out. He knows exactly what to do at what point, when to expand, how to level, etc, etc. Sock might be the better fighter in greater armies, but he didn't figure out this Lich matchup just like Fortitude did. So Archmage it is versus Lich. I appreciate 1-0's Lich approach here. Also, the past 2 series went to 1-0. 2-0. 2-0 and 3-0. That's a clear sign, but I think this is one of the better Socks that we've seen in past weeks. He's kinda peaking. Here for the $18,000 Don't Force Me Cup. And I wonder what the plan is. Is he strong enough? He had pretty much a day to prepare. And Lich is... Whoa. Are you going Lich Expo? Unconcealed. Oh, that opens up an opportunity for Sock to jump onto this, but of course his own expansion will be severely delayed. First Ghoul is dead. That's level 2. Lich is already at 1/3. 1 footy goes down. Alright, that is finally level 2, and that's a lot more mana. But at what cost? We have another Water Elemental. Sock plays 1 base, everybody. And I like that. Lots of damage done for Sock. Healing cancelled. And now 1-0 has to play defensively, I guess. There's still the Null available, so the big experience wasn't taken yet. Reinforcements are coming. Sock is creeping at the same time with Militia. And it's like shoes on the other foot compared to a couple of years ago. Undead trying to expand. Human is there to harass it. Water Elemental parked to delay more healing. Should have hit the Lich one more time. In the meantime, Archmage got boots. And now he can chase. Super aggro. This Sock play. I like it. Obviously, this goes onto his own economy. And 1-0 is teching too. Footman trades for ghouls. It's pretty much 50-50. 1-0 did a fine job in microing this far. 2 ghouls saved. And that's the last Water Elemental. Power spike of Sock, soon to be over. But so is the mana of 1-0. Due to micro and the saves, I feel like this exchange is better for 1-0. Even though he leaves the early game with a tech delay and nobody got an expo up. 1 base human undead, huh? At least for now. Rifles are playable on 1 base. Maybe he's just buying time on tier 2 to establish an expansion there. And Sock is flirting with the Null, isn't he? Archmage is falling behind in levels a little bit, as he was simply contesting, not killing. Lich HP also not an issue anymore, and he's seriously going Paladin Rifle. Archmage, Paladin Rifle, 1 base. Probably with a tier 3 tech and inner fire. This is Remo's wet dream. And is showing a very, very different approach to what Fortitude would be doing, who always goes for a second base, who's always there with a strong late game. Sock puts a spin on things. Acolyte scouting, if this is a Mountain King, Blood Mage, or Paladin, we'll see it. Rifle casters, no tier 3. If 1-0 is stubborn, and he can be stubborn from time to time, He'll try to go for that expansion once again. But yeah, level 3 Lich is already a bit of a problem. Sock has to get this null now. Like, if 120 steals this null away, it's a disaster. Here comes the scout. He's not in range. Item stolen, pendant of energy. Not bad. Not bad. But humans usually rely on an expansion, on a strong tier 3. And Sock is having, okay, the tech now. But after reaching tier 2 faster than his opponent, he's now behind in levels. Paladin offers, of course. Yo, Pre, thank you for the sub. Half a year, much love. Offers healing and also nuke. It's not the strong Mountain King Pally Blood Mage combo that makes heroes disappear in second. Undead heroes, that is. A little bit too late with the Nova. Uses it now on footage, but the healing is there. Interesting start. I don't hate it. Rifles help you with creeping. But it is certainly slower. It's not the classic human play where you explode into 70-80 food in 15 seconds. But it's also something that 120 is not too used to. He has been experimenting with Crypt Lord 3rd in Undead Mirror. I wonder if there's space for that. Then also you want a Dark Ranger. A Pit Lord could also be good. But usually you don't need a Pit Lord when there's no expansion. Could still be a good fighter. In this matchup we've seen a lot of strategic shifts, even on maps itself, between players. But usually that's always supported with the second base, and we're having none of that. Creep in the middle. Uh-oh, Sock, that Ogre Lord doesn't obey ever. But the pressure on Lich is good. Nova steals the little one. Low cooldown though with 7 seconds. Pressuring Lich. Okay. Another Holy Light. It is very spammable. This secures the kill. Big item. Movement speed would be the best. He gets movement speed. Okay. Also, against the potential disease cloud, having more passive HP regen from the Unholy Aura is also pretty nice. But the Paladin might be in trouble. There's the Dark Ranger. Scary push. Scroll of the Beast, plus 6 damage on all the Riflemen. Supply is more or less even. But Sock is still waiting for his big upgrades from tier 3. We don't have enough fire yet. We don't have a Mountain King yet. 120 is trying to strike when Sock's iron isn't that hot. And there was a consumable blown for pretty much nothing. But without the Scroll of the Beast, 120 might force a fight, and he is losing anything. And now things get a little bit scary. Sock survived till tier 3. And gets his reward now. First staff online, no orb yet. Due to having no expansion, obviously, you can't get everything you want immediately. More creeping. He wants level 3 Pally so bad. That was an easy steal though, but good scouting. Good anticipation by 120. Ooh, Mountain King just inches away. This is not the time to fight, is it? DK is kinda low. Militia called, Mountain King coming, and that is level 3. Oh, hero focus is getting absurdly strong now. Holy Light to kill a ghoul. Level 4 Archmage next on the menu. Dwarf has arrived. Now what? Stormbolt, Holy Light on the DK. There is a big invo potion. Fiend denied immediately. Sock is doing well. And this is mostly without enough fire. This is without enough fire. Enough fire only starting now to research. Orb would be great, obviously. Couldn't afford it though. 600 gold on Sock. It's so greedy. Oh, here's the nuke. Invo potion. That was clear, but Dark Ranger, she's surrounded. Wait, what? Fighting his way out with the ghouls and the counter nuke. Man, these players here, they're here to party. Ghouls see no chance anymore. Water Elemental's rifles, too strong. Lich now, not the greatest target. Wait, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Dodging bullets is 1-2-0. Left and right. Next nuke might be a kill. Onto the Lich. There's... Oh, the Holy Light is faster than the coil, of course! Oh my god, first hero down. Sock with an extraordinary game. One base. It's just working here. 1-0 out of his comfort zone. It's not up against the Knight. It's not up against the Gyros. Okay. And now he's controlling the tavern, so it has to be an Altar Revive. One, 2-0, grasping for straws here. Mountain King nuke, but Holy Light is always there. There's so much mana too. Didn't he just spam Holy Light? What? This is not even level 2 Brilliance Aura. Super strong game by Sock. In an unorthodox way. Yeah, Holy Light is no projectile. Coil does. So you kinda have to anticipate the nuke and coil earlier. Similar on the other side with Nova. Mana management is outstanding by Sock this game. And now we do transition to a degree. 1-0, 3 statues. Lining up a bit of a destroyer bust. Supply still even. Sock is massing gold. Still needs more staffs. Still needs a big army. Still needs an orb. But Mountain King levels are getting better. 6 armor already on the Rifleman with the 2 upgrades. Prioritizing the second defense upgrade quite a bit, huh? Let's go to Bone Chimes. Meh. Archmage? What? What? Sock? Oh, I used this as a little bit of a bait. That was odd. Very odd. Temple? Is 1-0 playing Banshees? Did he read the Warcraft 3 manual and discovered that undeads can build Banshees? Oh boy, Sock is getting caught in his own base. Needs to get rid of these ghouls pretty much immediately. But how? With strong water elementals, Dispel is here. The position, the rifles are very, very much exposed. Still lots of losses on 1-0 side too. With the gyros coming in. And no web! No web! Need to focus these gyros down. Coil arrives in time. 4-3 second heroes here. Also level 2 Brilliance Aura. It's just one nuke after the next. Oh, the gyro transition didn't see that coming. Good staffs. Lich in trouble again. 2 more coils ready. Using that disable well. Man, there's so much mana on the Paladin. Really conservative with it now. And he's losing more. Oh my god, did he lose a lot. Retreating against the Mountain King with Stormbolt and Bash is hard. $600 gold. It is Banshee Adept. Anti-Magic Shell against Stormbolt Holy Light. But on top, of owning the fight on the left-hand side, Sok was also expanding. And things are getting really scary now. Four, 3, 2 heroes for 1-0. Inventory isn't that great. Wow, I wonder if 1-0 even has hotkeys for the Banshees. Curse is okay. I think it's better on Knights than it is against Riflemen. Can be dispelled. Anti-magic shell can of course also be damaged with the spell. Dude, after years and years and years of playing against Knights without the Banshees, now that he's not up against Knights, he's going Banshees. Like, what?
A player's forces are under attack.
Unironically, Necros could be better. But then also, if you have anti-magic shield against level 3 Holy Light and Stormwall, that's pretty good. A-bombs. A-bombs, no disease cloud. And don't forget, Sok found the unholy aura. So disease cloud isn't as good as it normally is. And he wants to close it out, like, clearly. Posturing up, inner fire, everywhere. Gyro's coming in, now Web is ready, the Fiend transition is mostly complete, Banshee's coming in, I don't see the anti-magic yet anywhere, onto the A-bomb now, alright, but Stormbolt still stuns, requires another coil. The Destroyers might be the MVP of this fight if he can get rid of the Gyros, but there's also so many rifles. Sok constantly with Priests far up front, that's a little odd, very far forward here, constantly. Rifle damage is absurd though. With 2 attack upgrades, 1-0's fighting as best as he can, but at this point, Sok is just far ahead. The rifle concave is untouched, the A-bomb didn't work, the Banshees don't offer that much, and the nuke is coming in once again. Get baptized, bitch! And that's the game. Sok, 1 base, Pally rifle inner fire, 1-0 for the Korean. Sick. This is not the way we imagined this to go. Not at all. And we're starting this off with a 1-0 for Sok. Granted, Concealed Hill, Lich Fast Expo on Concealed Hill, I'd say Sok just counted it pretty much perfectly. Early pressure, lots of early pressure. And again, this is basically a 180 to how Fortitude plays it. Fortitude, lots of creeping, very slow start, always banking on an expansion, no matter what it costs in the early game. Expansion is the #1 priority. For Sok, it was the opposite. Love your casting, your enthusiasm on point. Thank you, Phoenix. And once it's up, I know it takes some time, and I know you're vulnerable in between, but once inner fire rifles are up, with the level 3-3-1 heroes, it's really good. It's really good. Ooh, Sok could ruin some brackets here today. I wonder how important is the second defense upgrade? I don't know. Second map up. Echo Isles. 120's loser's pick is Echo Isles. Crypt Lord? One two zero could be one of these people. Whatever it is, man, Sock is in for a wild, wild ride here today. First map in forever that he won. It was December. So the first map win this year for Sock vs 120. Alright. Alright. Sock on the upper left hand side, 120 on the upper right hand side. Echo Isles it is. And yeah, 120 has to bring the change. And this is just one of the styles that Sock can play. We've also seen him being very successful with Mountain King first. We've seen him very successful with expansions. And now on top, that rifle play. The altar is pointing south. Clear indicator of an expo, I would say. Lich again. Huh, but Sock is switching it up. Mountain King. Easy to get level 3 here. Hard to harass opponent's expansion since it's always on the opposite map of your starting position. It's kind of odd that 120 is opening a Lich first twice in a row. I thought if there's an undead to experiment with first heroes, it's definitely not gonna be happy. It should be 120. But he is the one going back to Lich, which I almost expected the least. Outside of Dreadlord, which is now countered by Dragonhawks. But okay, creeping here. 120 is ready for an expansion, and then we might get the Tucker War for second bases. Mountain King 1 base would be quite suicidal. But yeah, maybe against the Crypt Lord, there's the spell, and you don't really want that. Sock and Fortitude both very, very successful runs. With Mountain King first for like half a year now, I'd say. And usually in this 2-base situations, Archmage is the strongest hero due to water elemental pressure. That's not the case here. So gotta lay down the hammer, everybody. And Sock once again. What? Sock again. Not even creeping his expo. He is on 4 farms though. He's trying to get him immediately. There's no TP. Block. There's another Stormbolt. Wait, he's dead. He should be dead. Oh, Sock is just exploding. Bash! Dead! He must be dead. 1 sword strike, and that's level 2.6. Who needs to creep when you just can kill enemy heroes? Bash on a ghoul. Disaster for 120. Absolute disaster. Great footman positioning here. In for the block. And the last hit.
A player's forces are under attack.
Berserker, Militia, Easy Creep. Holy moly. This is happy side of the bracket. 1-0 defeated him in the group stage. And Sock has a very, very good opportunity to go 2-0 in, what is it, 20 minutes? No chance to expand. Like, why you even try? Lich is back, but 0.2 levels behind. One to 0 is clearly not ready for the tier 1 aggression.
Players' forces are under attack.
How often did we see a Lich basically start at level 4 because of early games, and now it's the other way around? It's just the complete opposite. Double Berserker, Shadow Priest. It's great against ghouls, it's great against buildings. Another disaster bound to happen. 1-0 is the first attack, but only by a hair. Level 4. 6 minutes 30, level 4. Okay, Mountain King has no clap though, so maybe a mass of ghouls can overwhelm him, but they just die so quickly to bolt. Like, deny here, bash there. It's getting frustrating. It's level 4 versus level 2. If you ignore the decimals, but... I'm speechless. Muddy's coming in. Yo, this is sick. Slow. Can't be Novat. And more card control is always good. Footmen and Mercs. That's all it takes. And it's not that an additional gold mine is the lifeline for 1-0, that over time he'll get a power spike that Sock can't defend. It's two ways, two ways. It is kind of commendable that 1-0 is still alive, but he's 1,000 gold down, 10 supply down, at 1.5 levels down. I'm grasping at straws here, man. Where's the silver lining? Where is the silver lining? Undead can't rely on their nuke, it's just too weak. In this case. Oh, nice invul potion dodge against the Stormbolt. Could have been another dead lich. Okay, a good sequence for 1-0. On the cost of an invo potion, but alright. So, oh, Griffin's coming. Oh, yeah, why not? Triple Griffin Aviary, Blood Mage on top of a close to level 5 Mountain King. Banish, Holy Light, Griffin attacks. Stormbolt, of course. These undead heroes won't survive. Lumber is a little low, since you can't get a shredder here. Invis MK. Wait. Blood Mage is here! Blood Mage is here! Only Siphon, no Banish. Okay, okay. But this is an exchange for mana that 1-0 is not willing to take at the moment. Destruction. Invis Mountain King play. Gorgeous. There's no mana no more. He can click on whatever he wants. Fuel him! Yo, another. Oh my god. He's just standing there. He kills the lich! Is he not? Oh, potion, okay. Ring. Evasion. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. At least he's forcing a town portal with a Blood Mage nuke. Don't want to lose that when tier 3 is done and you get a paladin. There's not a single tower in the main. There's one arcane tower at the expansion. Did 1-0 ever cross the half of the map?
The player's forces are under attack.
He couldn't, right? He's so defensive. There's nothing left. There's just nothing left. This isn't even Sock's final form. We haven't seen a single Griffin yet. We haven't seen the Paladin yet. There's no staffs, no orbs. It's level 5. Oh, shoot. Yo, Griffins arrive. Here's the nuke. There's a coil. But guess what? One bash. Yup. Killed. Absolute domination by Sock. Front to back, both maps owned. Owned, nothing but owned. There's no doubt who's the better player today. And who comes better prepared. Absurd. Absurd what happened here today. So far, at least. But I wouldn't be too crazy surprised to see a reverse sweep now. Yeah, we had some technical hiccups. The last map is like 10 minutes ago or something. Hopefully this sparked the fire in 1-0's mind, because like you saw it in Happy vs. Fortitude, you saw it here today. Lich Expo is so vulnerable. So vulnerable. Altar again, pointing towards the expansion. Crypt Lord expansion, I'd like better. So far, Sock's game plan was to throw 1-0 completely off, not go for the standard. Archmage it is. Lich it is. What's the quote about from Einstein about insanity and all? If you repeat things and expect a different outcome, yada yada. Especially on Northern Isles, man. Good luck. I mean, we've seen the expansion creep punished by an ultra aggressive archmage. We've seen a lich destroyed even before really starting the creep spot.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we might have a similar approach again. I feel like Sock is reading 1-0 like a book. So this is a bit similar to Tide Hunters, where both are trying to go for an expansion and then you cancel the other out. And whoever's faster has the better shot.
A player's forces are under attack.
We always said the big strength of human lie in late game. Tri-hero, high levels, high armor, staffs, etc. But undeads can't even get out of the early game anymore. And this is a 1-0 who not only had a 5-0 win record versus Sock, but also was the first to defeat Fortitude when he got back from Dubai. Like, the matchup of 1-0 with human isn't bad. First time where Sock is really... Oh, I thought is going for a fast expansion. It's not the case. He pulls the workers off, he continues creeping, he just builds a tower, and he keeps on being aggressive, similar to Concealed. This is vulnerable. And 1-0 is spending so much time for a tower that exposes the main.
Player's forces are under.
Do we have a staff? Okay, he has a staff. He's back in time. Sock sees this so far nice defense. But all the ghouls are hurt from creeping. Level 3 easy. This is your time to shine 1-0. If he holds here, he's an expansion up and can tech soon. Still scary. Another footman down, traded for a ghoul. Water Elemental goes hard into the herd ghouls. There is a Nerup tower to diminish DPS. Good saves for now, at least. 6 saves! But Water Elemental is right here. Make it 1. Make it close to 2. Ay, ay, ay. Lumber is thankfully not an issue. But gold might be. Acolytes are getting hurt. Like, it's the same again. Sock is destroying him again. Little ghoul run by. No power build. But Acolytes are gone. And you can't really tech before you restock on Acolytes. That's a massive delay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage inventory, by the way. Yo, claws and mantle. Feels good. Only 4 peasants here. Make things a little slower. This ghoul run by save 1-0's game. Feels very chaotic. Sock is bouncing or was bouncing in between the bases, did a lot of damage. Lich Staff is ready though, so if there's a new attack, he can hold this with ease with the level 2 Nova. And this is where the undead shines now. With Lich level 3. But Arcane is up, can't get in range. Wait for the new Nova, is ready. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we finally see a strong early mid game. Tech running on both sides, human is ahead though. Quite some losses, eh? Expo saved. Way easier to replenish workers for SOC than it is for 1-0. Only now the necropolis is growing. Archmage still hunting. Man, these boots. These boots, the claws, the mantle. Perfect. Okay, this could have gone sideways very, very, very quickly. And it was about to. It was about to. Oh, there's a skeleton. But not enough. Yet. Sock doesn't have a shop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a Nova up. Let's trying to intercept. Oh, the lack of a shop. That hurts. Okay, we're talking. We have a game. For the first time, we have a game. No more Nova, no more skeletons to eat. Staff will be used after a little bit of destruction. And this is where 1-0 wants to be at this stage of the game, I guess. In Sock's corner. Okay, got a little worried here. Keep him busy in his side of the map. Double crypt for fiends. 700 gold. There we go. And this is scary Lich levels. 4.6, I guess. And a greater mana potion. Yup, it's getting competitive. Sucks little low on lumber. Facing a myriad of Nova if he engages now. Tech at the same time. What? We're not playing FFA, my friend. The cannon tower! The cannon tower! The cannon tower! I didn't think about it! Last time we saw this was Dubai.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it backfired hard because Happy was expecting it. Okay. If this is on 1-0's mind, this is a lot of time and resources invested into a cannon tower that doesn't do that doesn't do much. If 1-0 does not have this on his mind, this could be the knockout punch as the slaughterhouse is getting cancelled. Huge punch by Sock. On the cost of a couple of footmen, but taking care of or preventing stat use is the main thing. So, go to work, my friend. "40 failed hard doing this." Mountain King doesn't have the levels yet. Archmage doesn't have the levels yet. Lich, close. Needs a bolt. Ooh, Nova's the water elemental. Maybe try to get both. And it did work. He stole it. Oh, sick that did work. We're close to 5. But Castle and Black Citadel techs are progressing quickly. What's the production side? Double racks?
player's
double
forces are
workshop.
under attack.
Interesting to see that there's no third of anything. It's coming. And that will buy Sock the time on the map to get some XP. Greater mana. Ruined bracers for the DK. Nice. I don't think 120 has an idea. Nuke leads to... Oh, heal potion. Nice. How long? Cannon tower 40%. You can only reach this with destroyers, right? Double cannon tower! What? Frag shards aren't done yet, but still, it's not necessarily the damage, but how sturdy they are. This is Pit Lord. Okay, cannon tower up. We're attacking the gold mine now. Lots of workers falling, but also fiends in jeopardy. And now 120 has to attack. He needs to repair. He needs to... Okay. He has the solution at hand, but only one base income. Staff ready. But Mountain King out of the fight for a long time. Haven't seen a Pit Lord in a while. Did the damage. But no cleave yet. Holds the second cannon tower. Pit Lord, is he surrounded? I guess so. Bye-bye. And 2 more fiends. 3 more fiends about to fall. Tanks coming. Doubled. Oh my god, he killed it! The repair wasn't enough! No response by 120. The income is down. The cannon tower works! The cannon tower works! Oh no. Oh no! He's not even re-haunting it because he doesn't have the gold! Okay, dealt with it now, but damage done. Damage done. 2 more fiends dead. No deny. Level 2 Pally. Mountain King 1.5. Knights coming out. And supply is even with Sock having an 800 gold bank. And tanks are coming. Guess tank's out already? Yep. One20 is facing elimination in one of the best paid tournaments of the year. And this is his best game so far. Crazy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Peasants falling, but it's fine. I guess it's fine. 120 re-haunting the gold mine, but the next one is under attack, and I feel like you gotta respond to this. Town portal on the Archmage. Holy Light is ready. Water Elemental on the Necro. Oh, 2 more units about to fall. Statue down! If you trade this Knight for the A-Bomb, that's totally fine. Little bit of repair here and there. 120 is losing a lot of resources. Staff out on the Mountain King, who's not leveling that much, to be honest. Double Spirit Tower, but it's only piercing damage. Archmage back into the corner, forced into the TP, and 120 holds. And is re-establishing this base. 20 food ahead, though. And this is only 2 staffs. No Orb of Fire. No crazy upgrades?
A player's forces are under attack.
He has orb? Yeah, now. If Sock gets 3-3, it's pretty much over. You can always argue with Banshees, but in this matchup 1-0 never goes Banshees against Knights, which is a capital sin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Echo suffering here and there. It's alright. It's alright. What a sick force. Zeppelin drop, Haunted Goldmine 1-0. Looks like he gives it up already. No, Portal's home. Can the tanks do the damage? Knights are focused on the Spirit Tower at the moment. 3 Knights against the DK. Mountain King's just waiting for a bolt. Uh-oh, Bolt and Holy Light. Is this the end? Is this the end? Knights connecting. Rain of Fire doesn't help. DK down. And so is 1-0. The Haunted is killed. The tanks are ravaging the Ziggurats. Level 2 Pit Lord, but that doesn't matter. Gorgonage, no chance. Oh, wow. Sick timings. Pit Lord didn't work at all, I'd say. This game. Hero levels are getting crazy for Sock. 4-3-2. Lich level 6, but let's be honest. That doesn't change anything. No frost armor. This ultimate won't do anything. Sock is losing a bunch of knights. But the sustain is just too crazy. Holy Light again. Stormbolt again. The Lich is the lifeline. The Lich is the only reason why he's still in the game. And he's sandwiched. And he's dead. Level 3. 1-0 is out of this tournament. There's no coming back from this. And he's getting 3-0'd. What a fall from grace. Imagine in the group stage, you 2-0 happy. And then you're up against the guy who you have a 5-map win streak against. 2 series where you didn't lose a single map. And you're getting annihilated. Game. Set. Match. Sock in the semifinal. $1,000 to his bank account. 1-0 as the winner of the group of death has been eliminated. Happy probably rubbing his hands. Oh, nice. No undead mirror for me. That was one hell of a performance by Sock. I gotta say, I underestimated him going into this quarterfinal. I thought it's fairly safe that 1-0, even though it's not his best matchup, would have the upper hand just because he's in good shape. And then Sock destroys him on Concealed. And then Sock destroys him on Echo. And then Sock Cannon towered him on Northern Isles.